The son walks into the house with his wife and calls out happily to his mother. The mother feels very happy and says warmly, "Why didn't you tell me you were coming? You both sit down and relax. I'll bring some water for you." Then the daughter-in-law looks at the food placed on the table and says disapprovingly to her husband, "This is such simple food." Then the daughter-in-law goes into the kitchen. The son says gently to his mother, "Mom, don't trouble yourself. We'll just eat whatever is here." The mother says happily to her son, "You just sit and relax. Today I'll cook a really nice meal for my son and daughter-in-law." Then the daughter-in-law opens the fridge and sees that there is nothing in it. She calls her husband, takes out a potato from the fridge, shows it to him, and says concernedly, "There's only this one potato here. Mom hasn't even bought anything good for herself." The husband says curiously to his wife, "Did you send Mom the dollars?" The wife says firmly, "Yes, I sent all of them." Then the wife places the potato on the table and walks out of the house. Then the mother says calmly to her son, "I received all the dollars." The son says worriedly to his mother, "Mom, why are you eating such plain food?" The mother says softly to her son, "Your father goes to work and I'm alone at home. I just eat whatever I have. You're young, you have so many expenses, so I save money for you." Then the son says seriously to his mother, "Whatever dollars I send, you should spend them on yourself." Then the daughter-in-law comes back into the house with groceries and says respectfully to her mother-in-law, "You go sit and relax, I'll prepare everything." Then at the dining table, the daughter-in-law says gratefully to her mother-in-law, "Mom, you and Dad have worked very hard. Now we've grown up, and our parents are our responsibility. When I married your son, I promised that I would take care of my husband's parents." She says earnestly, "From now on, whatever dollars your son sends you, you should spend them on yourself and Dad. Your health is the most important thing to us." The mother nods her head happily and says contentedly, "Okay, okay."